activity in this area that we're staying. And we're gonna get gas. We're going to go and explore Not a Tunnel. But first, before we kind of get into that, we'd like to share a little story. The first story is that I already filmed this and the aperture was off and we were dark. Second story.
Very dark.
Very dark. Second story is that we are locked out of our cabin already. So basically, we got into the cabin. When you arrive, it's unlocked because they have very strict rules on when you arrive. So they unlock it like shortly before we're allowed to check in, essentially. So we got in. The key is hanging to the right of the door. Sounds simple. So we unpacked, had a Cliff Bar, got our gear, got our day pack ready for the couple of hikes we're gonna do today, and I went to go lock the door and it did not lock, didn't turn. So there's a pin pad on the top of that. So I'm like, okay, it didn't lock properly, so let me just hit the lock button on the pin pad. So it locked. And then I decided I didn't have the code for the pin pad. So Dana got a hold of Jonathan, the owner of the land, and let him know that we accidentally locked the pin pad, which we didn't get codes for, and then he told us that recently he took over the property and sorry, we're on a curvy road, and he doesn't have the codes, so he would send someone out.
So it's a very windy, twisty road, and it's gravel. And in no way am I picking on this poor lady, but she was obviously she drives these roads a lot. She's tearing through this gravel road, kicking up dust. Sorry, Luke Bryan. And I swear to God, a red Saturn riddled with duct tape. Just horrible. My daughter's car had nothing on this car. So she gets up, I rolled down my window to talk to her, and she points at her window and makes the motion that her window won't open. So that's fine, no problem. I just leave my window down thinking she'll open the door and come out and talk to me. And then she points at her door, indicating that her door doesn't open either. Evidently, she has to have me open her door for her. So I open the driver's side door, and she's a very sweet lady. She's talking to me. And I said, we got locked out. She goes, oh, no problem. That happens all the time. My boss just took over them cabins, and the prior owner did not give him the code to get in. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out y'all air conditioner and crawl in through the window. Is that all right? So I'm like, I guess so. Just leave it unlocked and we'll come back and let ourselves back in. So that was my interaction with Jonathan's assistant. Yep.
So that's what's happening. We're heading to Not a Tunnel, and shortly, when we arrive there, you will find out if it's a tunnel or not.
Can't see if there's any cars coming.
Turn your brights on. You're good.
This is not a tunnel.
Why is there water? That's probably water. Can you get up there?
Look at above you, Patrick. Look at right here.
Oh my God.
So the treehouse we stayed in actually was through that tunnel on the road we're on right now. The treehouse was right off this road.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Just car after car after car. More cars still.
Okay, we are now on our first trail. This is Balanced Rock Trail, heading towards Natural Bridge. Anyone have a flashlight?
just cut me off and I'm carrying a backpack with all of your stuff in it?
Not all mine.
Most of your stuff in it?
Not most of my stuff.
Many people's things in it?
That's better.
And leave it to the boys to do things they're not supposed to.
Definitely doing something I'm supposed to.
You gonna go climb over there with him?
I don't think I can get my fat butt
I think you can, baby. I'll get a thumbnail.
under there.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going. I don't have my stick.
This trail is kicking our ass. You can tell by my breathing and the heaving of my two guys here. 95 degrees, thick humidity, all uphill. No complaints, we'll feel better after we're done. It'll be easier tomorrow, but I'm heaving.
The steak and beer is going to be delicious.
Yeah, I can't wait for the steak and the beer later.
I don't get any beer.
No, you
Oh, no. Nope.
but get a hot dog and a s'more.
True.
Hot tub and a s'more.
It's a very delicious thing.
We're probably not even halfway yet, are we?
I don't know.
But it's fine because I stop so often to either film or take a photo that we get our rest in. We are approaching the natural bridge.
God!
Down right here.
It's amazing being right here. I don't know what kind of angle you're getting, so I'm sorry, it's weird. You're sitting on top of a rock actually right now. It's very windy, so I don't know if you can hear me. But the natural bridge is so large, I can't even get it in the frame without panning, which is pretty crazy. I didn't expect to, because I didn't know what perspective or angle we'd be at. But we're right actually beneath it. There's a stone staircase behind me that we're gonna climb up to in a minute. We're just kind of enjoying the warm breeze right now.
It's a great breeze.
Drinking some water, and Patrick's climbing up on some rocks. So, yeah. And it's good because he literally just said it feels so good to have it accomplished. So that's a nice thing to hear after a hike like that, you know? So, yeah. We're gonna go up this staircase once the traffic clears a little bit, and we will show you the view. I'm sure it's magnificent.
Maybe a dumb idea, but I'm gonna try to get up there.
Up where?
I see how to get up
Maybe,
there.
but probably not.
I think you can go.
Careful though.
Don't fall.
There's a little staircase.
I know, I see it.
Go for it, man. I'll get your accomplishment on video. Look at his hiking calf muscle that just popped out. Did you see that? What a muscular dude.
So, we just made it all the way up to the natural bridge. I can't even really show it to you all.
You know,
It's only about a 2-mile hike, but 2 miles.
I need some upper body strength.
Which is really awesome.
I believe in you.
What I wanted to say was,
I'm not gonna be able
my
to.
12-year-old
Try though. Just try.
is actually climbing up a rock right now.
Nope.
Well, you tried at least. You're actually in between natural bridge right now.
So
Up those
cool.
stairs.
I'll take a picture of you guys. And then
What's your impression, Pat, seeing this view? Oh God, so good. We're on top Natural Bridge right now. Yeah, sweetie. There's people way over there. See them?
Probably 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet.
Yeah. So we're on top Natural Bridge.
National Natural Bridge. That's where we are.
Oh God.
It was an amazing hike up here.
What a good hike. There is the Natural Bridge that we were just on. We are now in the switched roles with the people who are small from across the way that we pointed to. We are the small people now. Oh, it's so pretty.
Aren't we over there?
Yep, that's the bridge. That's the Natural Bridge right there. That is one of the ones we're doing though. That is double arch. So that's 1 arch, 2 arch.
Are there any caves that we can go?
All over the place.
Floor.
Yeah, that's the Red River down there. You can see the floor. You can see the ground.
Yeah, 100% can. So cool.
It's crazy. Like at this cliff, you can barely tell how far down it is. You know? All right, we are now on the Balanced Rock Trail, taking that back to the original trail, which takes us back to Hemlock Lodge, where we began. It's going to be about a 2-mile hike, but it seems to be, at this point, rugged, aggressive, but all downhill.
All downhill, rugged.
We'll take it, right? All right.
As long as he gets something to eat, we'll be happy.
Well, that's the best thing about like pushing yourself, even if like you're sweating and you can't breathe. It's worth it because you feel really good at the end. You get a great view. You usually get some natural breeze, which is great for cooling down. And you sleep really good when you get home. And you're so hungry, you burn your dinner, which is great. Which is just great. So,
which means that we get
it's always worth it to push. Always.
Are you sure? You can't eat it?
Hey.
On handsome.
I am feeling sweaty right now. Not so tired, just sweaty.
Oh God, it's amazing. This trail is just, I recommend it. If you take the original trail to the Natural Bridge, because it's a little easier, it is, take the Balanced Rock back, because it's hard going towards the Natural Bridge, but it is predominantly down going back. We'll see. This could be misspoken and premature. We'll see. One of these slides could be me crying. I don't know. I'll get back to you. But look at how beautiful it is. It's just so pretty. And look how cute Patrick is. Oh my God, it's just so cute. Look at how cool those stairs are going down. Like, look at that. Completely incredible. I just get so fixated on certain things. Stairs, definitely one of those things for me. Oh, it's just so cool. So cool. That reminds me of the Sacred Rocks and Pictured Rocks.
It reminds me of the one in Utah. I just said that in my vlog. It reminds me of Arches, except those were...
Oh, the Balanced Rock in Arches, yeah.
Balanced Rock and Arches, but that one was whittled away from wind and rain. This one actually just fell and got fused there from wind and rain, so it's pretty remarkable that it stayed there all these years. This trail's amazing.
Yeah, this trail rocks. Walking up on something like this, when you feel like the next thing you're gonna see is a parking lot, and hearing Darius Ruckers echo through the forest is such a cool memory.
It's a cool vibe, yeah.
Yeah. So actually guys, with that being said, we are approaching the beginning of where we parked, the beginning of the trail. So with that, I'm gonna actually say goodbye and cheers.
Cheers.
Again, thank you for watching so much. Keep a lookout. We have tons more vlogs coming up from this trip. We are still here for 2 more days, 2 more full days. So it's gonna be very exciting. We have a lot of fun things planned. So please make sure you like and subscribe and follow us on all of our socials. All that fun stuff is linked down below.
I want to stay.
It's like natural AC right here.
Right?
Oh my gosh, literally, what a weird feeling.
So good.
Oh,
Pretty. Oh my gosh.
Look at all the mist.
oh, it's a cave, but they blocked off so no one goes in it.
That stinks. We probably would have gone in there a little bit.
Probably. You would have wanted to.
No, I didn't.
Wow.
Oh, wow, feel the top.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, it feels cool.
this is the best.
That's wonderful.
It feels so good.
Smell the air.
Oh my god. Screw a hot tub. Come hang out underneath this rock. It was great.
Can we have a cold tub?
For free.
Wow. I don't think we can, but. Marshmallow without s'more.
Oh, it's turning gold.